The second topic of vapor power cycle is Rankine cycle with reheat. Rankine cycle with reheat. The role of reheat, nothing but reheater. It is a device to increase the efficiency of the vapor power cycle. So first, we draw the block diagram and TS and HS diagram of above cycle. I will repeat once again. The main reason of reheater is to increase the efficiency of the Rankine cycle. So first consider boiler, then steam turbine 1, steam turbine 2, so this is the condenser, and this is the pump. So it consists of boiler, steam turbine 1, or we consider the HP turbine and LP turbine also. Steam turbine 1, from steam turbine 1, so this is the reheater device. We are adding extra device here. Next steam turbine 2, next this is the condenser and pump. Show the arrow mark, the flow of working substance, and also mark the process. This is 1 and 2 process, 2 to 3 process, 3 to 4, 4 to 5, and 5 to 6, and 6 to 1. I will repeat once again. It consists of boiler, steam turbine 1, reheater, steam turbine 2, condenser and pump. The working principle of this Rankine cycle with reheat is, first we consider the 1 and 2 process, that is the pumping process. As told in the last class, the working substance is used as a water here at point 1 to increase the pressure of the water from lower pressure to the higher pressure with the help of this pump. Next, high pressure of water. This is the high pressure of water entering into the boiler. Here we are adding the external source of energy, that is heat is added to the boiler. So as a result, what happens? So the temperature of the water goes on increases once it reaches the boiling point, and again you have to add the amount of energy inside the boiler. So what happens? It reaches to the vapor state. Here the amount of working substance comes out from the boiler. It is in the form of vapor or steam, that is high pressure steam and high temperature of steam. The high pressure and high temperature of steam coming out from that boiler, entering into the first turbine here, that is steam turbine 1 or HP turbine, high pressure turbine. So both are same. So here due to rotation of the turbine blades, the expansion going to take place and the work developed by the turbine WT1. Next, the expanded steam which contains some amount of heat enters into the reheater. Here also we are adding the external source of energy inside the reheater. So as a result, what happens? The temperature of the working substance goes on increase. It is in the form of vapor only. So once it comes out from the reheater, so it enters into the steam turbine 2. So here also the work done by the turbine 2. Here WT1 plus WT is the total amount of work we can extract from the turbines. At point 6, the expanded steam from the steam turbine coming out from that steam turbine enters into the condenser. Here the function of the condenser is to condensate the working substance coming out from the steam turbine, and the phase going to changes takes place inside the condenser. Here the vapor state is converted into liquid state by water, cold water in and out. The cold water enters into the pump. Again this process is continued. Next we will discuss the PV and TS. This is the very important PV, TS diagram and HS diagrams of Rankine cycle with reheat. As usual, draw a line, that is liquid and vapor line. Here also same thing. This is the enthalpy versus entropy diagram, and this is the temperature versus entropy diagram. First we consider the process 1 and 2. This is the pump. We are using the feed pump. Next, this is the 2 to 3 process. Boiling process, heat exchanging process, or heat addition process also we call that. 2 to 3 process. 3 to 4 expansion takes place in the first stage of the turbine, that is steam turbine 1. Next again we are using the reheater. As a result, the temperature goes on increases with the help of reheater. Then we consider the 0.5. Next, expansion takes place in the second stage, that is 6 to 1, that is 5 to 6. Next 6 to 1 is the condensation process or heat rejection process, QL. So all of you concentrate, observe that here we are adding QH1 amount of heat during the process 2 and 3 process. 2 and 3 process is what? This is the boiling process, this process. Next, we are adding external source of energy during the process 4 and 5. 4 and 5 is the reheater. Here also we are adding QH2. So QH1 and QH2 is the total amount of heat added during this Rankine cycle with reheats. And expansion takes place in the 2 stage. First stage expansion, that is steam turbine 1. I'll write WT1 and this is WT2, work done by the turbine WT1 and WT2. And this is the work done on the turbine, on the pump, that is WP. So this is the way you have to draw the TS diagram. Same thing HS diagram also. So this is the critical point, the point at which liquid is converted into vapor. So here you have to draw 3 thin lines. First process 1 and 2, pumping process. Next heat addition process inside the boiler, that is 2 to 3. 3 to 4 is the what? Expansion takes place, first stage. Next 4 to 5, reheating process. Next 5 to 6, expansion takes place in the second stage. So the 2 to 3 is the pressure remains constant. This is the lowest pressure remains constant. This is pH is equal to constant. This is Pi is equal to constant. Intermediate pressure remains constant. So this is the way of draw the HS diagram. So now we have to concentrate how much amount of thermal efficiency. All of you know the thermal efficiency is equal to what? Net work to the heat supplied. What is the network? Network is the what? WT1 plus WT2, that is turbine work minus pump work. Turbine work we consider 2 turbines, that is WT1 plus WT2 minus pump work. So divided by heat supplied. Heat supplied 2 stages, that is QH1 plus QH2. So write the thermal efficiency in terms of enthalpies, H values. What is WT1? WT1 is the H3 minus H4. H3 minus H4 plus WT2 is the H5 minus H6. H5 minus H6. Close the flower bracket. Minus pump work is H2 minus H1. So this is the amount of net work, that is turbine work minus pump work. And amount of heat supplied. First is heat supplied inside the boiler, then reheater. Inside the boiler, that is H3 minus H2. H3 minus H2 Here the first amount of QH1 amount of heat supplied. Here the second QH2 value plus H5 minus H4, H5 minus H4. So write in bracket note neglect pump work because of too small. So what happens? The thermal efficiency becomes, so write H3 minus H4 plus H5 minus H6. So divided by H3 minus H2 plus H5 minus H4. So this is the thermal efficiency of Rankine cycle with reheat. So all the enthalpy values from H1 to H6 we have to collect from the molar chart. So I will introduce the molar chart so later on. Thank you.